And we are back for the final episode in Mystery Death Theater 5000's run of Stories Untold. I'm Castle Rook, and as always with me for this series is Geigen22.
You could say this is the last session.
You could also say the story will be told.
But then the gay would be a lie. The title would be. Well, let's continue and see what is in the last session.
I don't think we need anything too deep or philosophical or heartbreaking.
Here's hoping.
You can already feel Thor Ragnarok starting to build up.
I think that's enough of that for now.
What? Wait, what? What? What just happened?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
Been watching it this whole time?
So, we're playing a game about a TV show.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
I love the observation room.
I get to observe so much.
I hear a lot of noise in this hospital, but nobody around.
To feel like home to you.
Yeah, home doesn't have lime green
worry.
walls.
Try and get you out of here eventually.
I don't know what kind of home you live in, but...
Just in here.
My home's got very nice cream-coloured walls. Because apparently that makes the room feel warmer.
Okay,
Light
I'll
gray.
be through in the next room.
I'm blind.
Just
I'm
relax, and we'll get started in a moment.
blind. Where are all the people? All I'm hearing are voices.
Right.
Could they be
Station.
voices in our
Are
head?
you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
What if I don't want to? What's going to happen?
Yeah. Can we just sit here?
I'm going to stare at the camera.
Camera.
Don't tell me what to do, game.
I'll play how I want. I think we have to hit the record button.
This is subject 12-19-86-23. New session
What about
entry.
who's
We have
12,
myself,
19,
Dr.
86,
Alexander
24?
And in a room we have our patient,
Who's 25?
Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident.
I don't know that.
In our last 3 sessions,
Stop
James's
putting
attempts
memories
to
in my
recollect
mind.
events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These
Oh.
episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember.
What if I
I
don't,
don't want to remember. Yeah.
Jinx.
Your mind. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories.
Our sphere friend is back.
And the walls are bleeding.
Oh.
And the
Oh,
camera's
boy.
missing. Epilepsy warning, folks.
That's no fun.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a
We're back.
false memory of a remote weather station. You
That
were
wasn't
isolated from
false.
The rest of the world.
That actually happened.
Inside your coma, we interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Yeah, you can't miss it, stupid.
I'm gonna try and miss it just to spite them. Nobody tells me my memories are false. You're like the worst patient ever for these people.
5, 6, 10.
Yeah, I know. Just.
Oh, you're just getting it set. I see.
Beat it the first try.
This is 20F. 12. 19. 86. 23. 04. Type in the numbers, James.
Typed it in. Gotta see it. Report. Okay.
Oh, I think we go past it.
Oh, just one page, yeah.
So I think it's
The circled items?
Yeah. Let's get this zoomed in. And actually just clear this up a bit. Try and zoom a bit more just so I kind of clear it up because that right is terrible. Okay, so
First one is 20F space dash space fatal accident.
okay.
Oh boy.
Second one, empty whiskey. Third is out of control.
Okay.
So 20F fatal. I think that has to be all capital.
Yeah, I think so. Empty whiskey.
And
And then out of control.
I'm not out of control. They're out of control.
Bink, bink, bink.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James.
Reporting officer. Officer
Finally.
Williams interview.
Oh, 7,000.
7,000 FM. We here on Interview Radio. 7,000 FM. Tune in every week.
It's not like him, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband, he was fine. No way he caused this. It's him, this Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Okay,
Okay.
where the hell am I?
Oh.
Yes, it
That
does
guy?
it. I'm
Okay,
scared.
open the door, I guess.
Rick, I'm scared.
Hey, we're back at the hospital. What's scary about a hospital?
Only it's abandoned. It's an abandoned hospital. You had to say what's scary about a hospital.
Well, I mean, lessons learned.
Stop
there's a tape.
fixing up.
He has quite an imagination, Mr. Haitian. I guess it's from the shows he's been watching. This time he described an A&E visit as a government conspiracy or some sort of lab. It's interesting stuff, and it's obviously pure fiction. But I guess it's just his way of coping for now. We'll see how we progress in future sessions.
Don't have that fifth pint. I mean, I would argue that some people are not fit to drive after 3 or 4.
Watson Health Commission, 1985. Driving
All
home.
right.
So I mean, like, you can kind of see how different it was in the 80s because nowadays it's like you're not even having a pint.
Yeah, pretty much.
First step.
First
to recovery.
steps to recovery.
Just really weird is that the closer you get to it, the more blurred it becomes.
Yeah.
Dude needs to get his eyes checked.
Yeah, it doesn't scale well. All right. Onward.
Yeah.
What was that?
I'll go hide back in here.
I really like this closet.
That leads to an Antarctic base. No, an Arctic base, sorry. Maybe I can hide
I
in
think-
here.
We can find more More tapes.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, there's one.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him, while Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
Uh-oh.
Something bad has happened.
Did we do a bad?
I think we did do a bad. I think we did a very bad.
Today was the first session with Mr. James Asian, although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in. I don't know what any of this means or what it's going to do with the accident, but I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're going to try again tomorrow.
The only video they have, horror compilation, trash. Well, it's your favorite show, you can't really call it trash.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just creepy. The static has stopped.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm really scared now.
When the static stops.
You only caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why there's no detail in here. Okay.
Oh, another tape.
You honestly believe that Hennings was drunk at the wheel and not this little shit? If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write it up. I'm out.
Another door you never opened. You don't know what was in here. So I'm getting the feeling this is all in his mind.
I think most of this has been in his mind.
Yep.
From what they're saying.
The waiting area is dark, but you sense a presence right behind you.
Present? I don't see a present.
Is it Christmas? No, wait, wrong presents.
There you go. Make a horror game about that. The presents are right behind you.
I think there is actually a horror game like that. You feel dread in the pit of your stomach.
No, I think that's hunger. Wow, that's right.
Wow, I'm going to heaven. Or hell,
Okay,
apparently.
we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah, so it's this one.
Come on, 100 joules. Charge amp full to 10.
yeah, on it.
Come on.
Did you stop brushing me?
Not 99, I said 100, damn it. Oh, that's an awful sound.
Ooh.
Alright. What now, Captain?
Maybe I gotta switch on the TV. Oh, there we go.
Clear.
Oh, clear to move.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher.
Or you could try
200
shocking
joules.
my
Keep the
heart.
amp charge at 10. $200. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
You like miss and like shock his elbow.
Don't shock
Arm
my
just goes, just goes flailing.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm reading no brainwave activity. I know. Defib his head.
Right on, one on the side of your temples.
Signal.
You just hear the
Let's keep going.
splat.
Increase again.
Oh
360.
god.
Charge full.
360. The Xbox 360 is a great
Come on,
console if
360,
you don't count the red rings.
Will you stop brushing me, Doctor?
Yeah, he's very pushy.
Clear.
He is. I mean, it's not like you're doing anything important.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a
Hey,
pulse.
it's a pulse.
Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
That's right, okay.
Okay, so we better go.
Where are we with that X-ray?
Well-
Let's get it going now, please.
You said it like 2 seconds ago. Give me a half a second.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. X-ray that shit.
Like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
Wait,
Drainage?
what?
On the drill, please.
Drill, did you say?
I do not want that trepanation.
The drill, please.
Maybe try moving the camera back over. Oh, I'm sorry, not the camera, the TV. Oh, back over to the other one, not the X-ray.
Oh, yeah, it's to, that one?
Nope. Next one
The
over.
drill, please.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh, there it goes.
Mr. Asian,
Oh,
you've made
no,
excellent
no,
progress.
no.
You're doing great.
Oh, that's...
No.
You're doing great. Just don't look at the drill.
You
Fine.
need to buy me drinks and a dinner before you get to drill me.
Alleviate some of this discomfort.
Oh god, oh god.
Oh!
No,
Oh.
no, brain surgery bad.
That sounded awful. Oh, we're back here.
If you didn't have a headache before, you do now. And it all leads back to the house abandoned. And that hell is that noise. I think the phone's different. Oh. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mum, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul.
Fun.
Yeah.
Alright, let's look around.
So,
Oh, no. Wait. Oh, there we go.
around. Okay, so I think we gotta go to hallway.
Hallway.
You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever. Only this time the folks have put up a great big banner across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. That is the most boring party I've ever heard. Okay, so I think we've got to go to the kitchen. Actually, first of all, look around. Same as ever. Stairs, door to the hallway, a door to the living room, door to the kitchen.
You're in a hallway with a door to another hallway. Holy shit.
How many? Where in the hallway? They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. What parties are these people going to? The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Eat hog. Eat hog roast. Maybe later.
Maybe later. But what hog roast?
I want to eat it now. Okay. Look around. There's a utility room writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. So, go to sister. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug, you're gonna miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you're enjoying the party. Yes.
No.
She tells her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway. And to loosen up, she asks you to get her a drink. Get sister drunk. You pour Jen a drink, and one for yourself, too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for your big trip. Nope. Tell her no, that everything is last. That's me doing anything. Another hug. Your family really have gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective, and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You are going to miss her. She walks away. Why do I get the feeling that something bad is happening?
Well, they did mention an accident. So, and now we're at a party getting drinks.
Yep. So I think Janice disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink!
So, a drink.
I think we can finally go to the utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskies, sealed on the floor racks. A collector, although he does drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Read the card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's Dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You really shouldn't, but you have to try it.
Okay.
With the whiskey in hand, you take it into the room with him. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey.
Take a whiskey drink, I take a lager drink.
Take a vodka drink. You take a swig.
I don't know the rest of that song. That's all I know, other than the chorus.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing anyone ever knows. If you want to help us out, folks, with the rest of the song, please don't, because we won't remember. And I don't think this guy will remember too.
Probably not.
Yeah. You take a swig. It's probably the best and strongest you've tasted ever. Just wow. So go to kitchen. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. So,
good job, son.
How many drinks has he had already?
Good question. We don't know that.
Well, he had the drink with his sister. He's taken 2 swigs out of that.
Yeah, he's drinking quite fast, actually.
Yeah. A few bumps and laughs on the way through, you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. Look at Jen. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices.
Wait, covered in blood? Excuse me? Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. That's not good.
Oh.
What? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Hug Jen?
Sister.
Hug sister? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Help, sister.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Ask Jennifer what is wrong.
Well, clearly what's wrong is that she has blood covering her face. Oh boy.
Oh, and she's in the game.
Okay, help, sister? Can you do anything?
Help, sister.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Okay. You're standing in the hallway. Something has stopped your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo.
I don't know that that's a good idea. Do you see the bottle of whiskey in the hand?
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Also, party. Also, how many drinks have you all had?
Yeah.
I think we'll go to the living room. You're sure your keys are in the living room? The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are on the chairs, having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table around the middle of the room. Your mum is pouring a drink in the drinks cabinet. Look around. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet. On one of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Look at coats. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours.
Uh-huh. The car keys.
You grab both. So,
Not that I think this is a good idea, but...
keys in hand. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. Neither is he.
Yeah, neither is he.
You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you?
Don't you?
That's just begging
No.
for trouble. You open the front door and walk into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You're glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dust of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Use key. Fumbling with the car. You're fumbling with the car keys. You should not be trying to get into a car.
Yeah, good lord.
The car is freezing. As you fumble around your seatbelt, your sister opens up the glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's from when you returned. Use key. It takes her a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition.
I mean, your sister's right next to you. She has to see this, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, come on.
I mean, I'm not blaming her here, but I think everybody in that, the mother, the father, and her should have been like, no.
I mean, like, is it vital that she had to go into work the next day? I mean, like, it's New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve in 1985. What could be open New Year's Day?
Starbucks?
I almost typed in Starbucks. the ignition, and the car
I want to
roars to life.
Starbucks my car. It's a car. A voice-activated car. Go to Starbucks.
You very hesitantly release the handbrake. You see, even you know you shouldn't be driving.
Yep.
Drive. You put the car into gear and pull out the driveway like a first-time driver. I am driving, very drunk, on the road towards town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember.
Oh boy.
Ask sister.
This is where you stop car
and go home.
And go. Well, no. Don't even go home. Just stop car. Just, You know what? Not gonna drive anymore.
She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Go left.
You just pull in a parking lot, you take the keys out of the ignition.
I think they're on a country road, which makes it even worse.
Oh, yeah.
Confident you were on the right road, now you loosen up and put your foot down.
No, we're on the left road.
You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command.
Oh boy.
Slow down. What's up?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Exactly. Pull over.
Jen is hitting you and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly. Brake. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it.
James, for fuck's sake, pull over!
Oh no.
James!
I don't like this game anymore.
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on.
Oh no.
Show us what you did.
You wake in the car, your world's upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here.
Okay, exit car.
Then you have to take the seatbelt off. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of the car. Get out of car. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall onto your knees onto the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You're standing holding your whiskey in your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Why are you still holding the whiskey, you idiot bastard?
Because we made it worse.
Whiskey. Blue car. The lights approach and you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply can't go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then, very deliberately, spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. Oh god.
Oh god.
A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Go to silhouette.
I mean, you should have been able to smell the alcohol on us, right?
Yeah. As you approach
I know
them.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember, it was all your fault.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect it'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
So, that was
good times. Good times.
I'm just gonna go up to the corner and curl up into a ball for a while.
That's horror a little too real.
Yeah, I would almost rather Hordes of the Ravenous Undead than real life horror.
Very well done, though. Very well.
Yeah, very, very spectacular, very hard-hitting game towards the end. Just wow. Folks, very serious moment. Games don't usually tend to have an effect on me like this. It's just, it's fictional, but wow, this has hit me hard. How about you?
Yeah, it's a rough one for sure. But the way that they tied everything, all the previous episodes together, when you're like, well, what the fuck is going on? And then they tied it all up in the end and brought you back to each of them. I thought that was excellent on their part.
I mean, like, there were clues all over the place, really. Kind of like when you're in the hospital, you see the poster about drinking.
Yep. And even like some of the microfilms in episode 3 said like Jennifer and whiskey and drive
and sacrifice.
Yep.
So I mean, like, wow, that's just heartbreaking, really. And I mean,
yeah, not really much else to say about it, other than obviously don't drink and drive.
Well, yeah, I mean, because this game is set in the 80s, and I mean, like, in case you folks don't know, I live in Ireland, so I mean, like, yes, we have a reputation for drinking, but the last 20 or so years has been a very hard crackdown on drink driving. So I mean, like, nowadays there are posters like, don't even drive if you've had one drink. So I mean,
wow,
like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, well, I think it's in the 80s the whole designated driver thing came into the States, didn't it?
I'm sorry, what was that?
The designated driver, that started in the 80s in the States, didn't it?
I'm not sure when that started, but yeah, that's definitely still a huge thing is to have a designated driver.
Yeah.
Whether, and what I've seen, like where I live, that, I mean, people still obviously want designated drivers and stuff, but it's not really like enforced.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there's definitely some people who have, well, I mean, you see all the time on the news of
someone
drunk driving accidents and stuff. So
yeah, so I mean, like, and just kind of something I want to point out there on that last episode. It's actually kind of shocking that no one stops him from driving, or nobody stops him from having a drink.
Mm-hmm. But again, like you said, it's the 80s, so it, wasn't as much of a crackdown as it is now.
Yeah, and I mean, like, that's actually,
as it should be.
Yeah, I mean, like, but that's the really horrifying thing, is that at any stage, somebody could have said to him, stop. He could have said, stop. And not just his life, but also his sister's life, his parents, the guy in the car, his family, his friends, the doctors, the psychologists, they would all not be affected by that. And it's just like, that's horrifying, that one action alone. So I mean, like, folks, I know this is just a game, but we joke a lot on Mystery Death Theater 5000, but I mean, stay safe out there, and if you do drink, don't drive. So I think we'll leave it there before it gets a bit more maudlin. So I have been Castle Rook.
And I have been Gagan22. Thanks for joining us.
And stay safe out there, folks.
See ya.